Hey guys, so as you can tell by the title, I've bought all of Tai Lopez's programs. I'm talking every single one of them, from the 67 steps all the way to the $2,000 to $3,000 accelerator programs. I bought Grant Cardone's sales training program. I've bought all of that, and I just want to share my experience with you in case you're thinking about buying it, or why are they so expensive, or any questions that you may have. So real quick, just to tell you a little bit more about me, the reason why I bought those programs, I bought them when I was 17. I'm 19 now. The reason I started buying those programs is because, just like everybody else, you want to learn from them. You want to know, how did they make it? How did they go from so and so state to driving the Lamborghini? Living in the mansion. So of course, just like everybody else curious, I just wanted to buy the programs to see if I could learn from them, see if they were maybe even a scam, just to get an idea about them, and see if I can learn from them. And just to be honest with you guys, right now I'm making this video in the lobby of my dream apartment. So like I said, I'm only 19, and I firmly believe that because of those programs, this is what led me to get here. So when it comes to the Tai Lopez programs, his programs were mainly just about, I think they weren't something like brand new, revolutionizing that you couldn't figure it out online on Google by searching up. There were a lot of things related to business, when it comes to learning maybe different things on how to grow your business, how to organize your business, and things like that, and good tips to have in mind. But honestly, they were good programs, but I didn't find anything that was revolutionizing that I couldn't have already found out by just through experience. So that's one thing I wanted to talk about, was just, honestly, his programs were amazing. They were pretty cool, but if you don't have the money for them, don't stress about it. It's something that you could honestly, I'd rather you spend $1,000 starting up your detail shop or something like that, compared to going out there and buying a program. If you have extra money, then yeah, it's a great investment. Unlike Grant Cardone's, though, I think Grant Cardone's is more on the sales side, and that's all he focused on. So if you have money to spend, I would lean more towards Grant Cardone's program, just because at the end of the day, you have to sell. You could organize your business, have an LLC, have your name documented, everything perfect. But if your business is not selling anything, there's no reason to even buy an LLC and do all the technicalities of starting a business. So ultimately, I would say Grant Cardone is a really good program to start off with, especially if you don't have thousands of dollars to spend online. Tai Lopez is more of an online guy, social media guy. That's where he spends his money on. Unlike Grant Cardone is more of a traditional cold calling, reaching out, and yeah, using social media as a medium, but mainly being one-on-one, which when you're starting out, I feel like a service-based business is always the best business to start, whether that's a real estate agent, it's local, a detail shop, maybe you go and you detail cars, it's mobile. I think those are the great businesses to start at first before you go straight to online, just because they tend to be cheaper. You're only reaching your local market, so it's always going to be cheaper compared to selling an online product. You're competing with Amazon, every other drop shipper, every other Shopify store, so it's a little bit harder. And you could brand yourself better, because you're a person, you're not just like an object that you're trying to sell, which takes a little bit harder to brand that. And so ultimately, if I had to give my opinions, if you have the money, if you're have the extra money, go straight to Grant Cardone, its programs. But if you honestly have like 500 bucks or even less than that, just start your business. Honestly, forget the LLC, forget the documenting, even the name. Like, people get caught up spending 1 month on the name. Just literally whatever you're selling, a Shopify store, you're selling curtains, literally get that product, get that service, whatever it is, and try to go in front of a customer, whether it's cold calling them, marketing to them, stopping by their office and saying, look, this is what I got, this is my price, this is what makes me different, let me show you it. And then when you get the money, then buy the programs to get to a next level. I feel like if you buy the programs, you're already doing something, but I feel like you would get the best experience by just going out there already and doing it. Just real quick before the video ends, I bought all those programs. I had a social media marketing agency. Through that, I was making maybe $1,000, $2,000 a month. And through that, I was able to buy Grant Cardone's programs, more of Tai Lopez's programs. And honestly, at the end of the day, I learned more by just doing the actual work it takes to get there than buying the programs. You know what I mean? So not to say programs are not good or anything. They did help me in some areas. But if you have a little bit of money, you have less than 1,000, I would say that's just not the way to go for right now. And they're not scams or like that. They're great people, great knowledge. But really go out there and take advantage of what you got. Like I said, I'll talk more about it, but I'm only 19, and just 2 years of buying those programs and learning a lot and hustling every single day, I was able to live here. I live in Houston, and this is the apartment that I'm able to live in. It's a pretty expensive apartment here in a nice area of town, and I'll share more about how I was able to get here, talk about marketing, local marketing. I own two service-based businesses, so I'm more on the service-based business side compared to, online Shopify side, just because I feel like it's easier to make a six-figure income compared to online. But I'll share more about that later. But yeah, when it comes to those programs, if you have to choose one, Grant Cardone's first. You got to get those sales up, and then with Tai Lopez, he's going to help you scale the business, or maybe help you think a little bit different about organizing your business and getting those things better suited. But yeah, overall, that's my opinion, guys. Comment down below what you think, and subscribe definitely if you want to see more content of how I was able to get here. And yeah, and like I said, like my parents are not rich, nothing like that. I make more money than my parents. I can even go by and show you the neighborhood he used to live in. And yeah, I'll just show you more, guys. But I just want to give as much feedback as possible and see what you guys thought. So comment down below what you think, or you can even send me a message. I'm gonna have my email too. Send me a private message. Let's talk about it. If you already bought it or think about buying it, let's see what's up. I can maybe send you a video from the program. So comment down below and tell me what you think.